Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Chad. It's been a minute since I made a video. I think maybe 2 weeks ago. But thank you to all the new subscribers, everybody that is returning. I had to turn on the ring light so y'all get proper lighting. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this video short just because that new Rippaverse just came in. It's probably backwards right now because of, mirrored. But the new Rippaverse comic just came in. Shout out to Eric July. I will be reading that. I got cover A and B. But that's besides the point. This video, I do want to talk about Kanye West and Candace Owens wearing a White Lives Matter shirt. Whatever they were doing. I think for Paris Fashion Week, they were wearing it. Let me just double check. Because I think, yeah, it was for Paris Fashion Week. And, you have different outlets saying it's controversy and it's like New York Times said, there's no excuse for Ye's White Lives Matter shirt. And, the liberals are going to get upset about everything. Let me stop turning this chair because it's making too much noise. But this doesn't come as a surprise for me because Kanye, he's kind of already always been out there. He's had his come to Jesus moments, his God things. And sometimes I feel like Kanye has moments where he gets really, really, really up there with like everything that happens in his life is crazy. And then sometimes he like settles down. And right now he has like a beard, which, when Ye has the beard and he's getting scruffy, that's when he really comes up with his like 100%, if we're just going to be honest, authentic kind of takes, whether they're way out there or they're real close to home. More than likely, they're always way out there that he comes up with these takes. But like I said, this isn't surprising because it's Kanye. And one thing about Kanye, he always speaks his mind. The man is uncancelable at this point. You can't cancel Kanye. It just doesn't happen. And if you try, it's just not going to happen. Like, he's uncancelable. He went past the point of being canceled kind of to like, now he's not. But back to the White Lives Matter shirt. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that's racist and there's just no way Kanye said this and this is just beyond what he should have done and stuff. And it's like, why do we have this kind of double standard when it comes to Black Lives Matter? It's able to be said and preached and you can riot and tear up buildings for Black Lives Matter. You can steal millions of dollars and buy mansions. You can not give any money to the orgs beneath you. You can just use it for your friends and family. But when it comes to White Lives Matter, which I haven't seen White Lives Matter have any rallies where stuff's being torn up. I haven't seen White Lives Matter steal any money from people and use it for their own personal gain. It's just like, why do we have a problem with that? And if you're so hell-bent on White Lives Matter, but not Black Lives Matter, what about we just scrap both of them, and to make everybody happy, we just say all lives matter? But they're not gonna do that. Like, it's so funny how like things in this world have such a double standard and people get so mad about these things when it's like, why are y'all so upset? Like, who cares? Black Lives Matter is able to stand out there and everybody's happy. Everybody wants to upload the squares. But White Lives Matter on one shirt by Kanye with Candace Owens there, and it's like, it's just outraged left and right. And it's just like, what for? What for? Them wearing a White Lives Matter shirt does what for people? White lives don't matter? I mean, in today's society, if we gonna be 100% honest with each other, I'm gonna be honest with you all and you all be honest with me. White people kind of got it rough nowadays. I'm not gonna cap. If you're a white, cisgendered, or straight male, you got it rough because you can't do nothing without the patriarchy and misogyny and white supremacy and built up on racist foundations. I mean, the racist foundations or whatever you want to call anything that's racism, real racism does exist. But Kanye wearing a White Lives Matter shirt is not racist. It's not him being a bigot or him being a coon or anything else you want to say. It's just like he just wore a shirt that Kanye's always doing controversial things. I mean, people should be celebrating this just as much. Because like I said, it's hard being white nowadays. I mean, you do anything, you're a white supremacist. You do anything, you're a racist. Matter of fact, I'm sitting up here watching Timcast IRL. And Tim brings up a point about it's considered racist nowadays to say being white is okay. Like nowadays, the whole message nowadays for white people is your whiteness is bad. You got to apologize to black people and just say how shameful you feel for the skin you were born with, and you didn't even have a choice in what your skin color is. And you just got to apologize nonstop. And it's just like, I don't want to hear that. I really don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? And so people come out with a statement like, being white is okay. Like, bro, in all honesty, you don't gotta apologize to me what your ancestors did, if they were slave owners, if they weren't. Black people were slave owners. Indians were slave owners. Everybody during the time of slavery had slaves because that was society. The natural progression from slavery had to be, we have the Industrial Revolution, we have cotton gin, we got all these different types of technological advances that just make slavery kind of like extinct in a way. Like, you had to have people to do the labor to make money back in the day, and now you have to have machines to do it. Like, if you think about it, you know, we could really technically say working a 9 to 5 is slavery, but even that's becoming obsolete because automation's taking these people's jobs. It's just like, it's a continuous cycle. But besides the point of that, I don't want to get too far on that ramble. The statement being white is okay, people say it's racist. It's like being black's okay. You shouldn't hate your skin of being black just because people say you struggle and we were slaves and we did this. Like, it's okay to be black, bro. That's it. Just be black. Just like, be you. Just be a person. It's okay. It's okay your color. It's okay to be Asian. It's okay to be white. You don't gotta apologize to nobody. You don't gotta propagandize me and I'm so sorry for what you don't have to do none of that. Just like, be you, bro. Just live. Just exist. That's all you gotta do is just exist. Like, it's okay. It's okay to exist. Like, white lives matter, black lives matter, all lives matter. If we're gonna get mad at white lives matter, we gotta get mad at black lives matter. And if we're gonna get mad at all of them and then none of them can fit anybody's perfect bubble, just all lives matter. We're all human. We all bleed red. We all are on this earth trying to figure out what our purpose is. What's the purpose of life? Everybody's lives matter. It's that simple. But, you know, like I said, you have people coming out like, yo, this is crazy and I don't understand what's going on. And people are like, and Candace Owens, you know that it's bad because she's part of it and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, being black is so weird because if you don't think like what the Democrats or, you know, other percentage of what all black people are supposed to think, then you're just an outcast. You're a bigot. You're a coon. You're tap dancing for master and all sorts of other random nonsense. And it's like, diversity ain't like the problem with diversity, I feel like, is, well, not even I feel like, this is what I feel like. This is my opinion, which I think is rooted in more truth than anything, is when you have diversity, it's no reason to say, let's just remove all the white people and replace them with people of color just to have people of color, or just to have LGBT, or just to have only left-handeds, or just to have this. Like, diversity is really diversity of thought, because you could put 1,000 different colors of people, but if they all think the same, then what's the point? You just have an echo chamber. You have to have a diversity of thought. You can have a conservative, you can have a liberal, you can have a Democrat, you can have a Republican, you can have a scientist, you can have a doctor, you can do it all sorts of ways. But when you exclude different races, just, oh, we need less white people, oh, we need less black people, oh, black lives matter, oh, white lives matter, all it does is just cause division. You're just splitting people up based on color of skin, based on your sexual orientation, all that sort of stuff. And it's just like where are we really going in life? Like, people getting outraged about this, it just tells like the times we're in. Like, this shirt is that controversial. It's that controversial. Like, it legit just doesn't even make sense. So yeah, and you know, people are saying sending a White Lives Matter t-shirt down a runway in Paris is literally insanity, and no amount of gospel is getting that man through heaven gates. I'm so sorry. Like, bro, these people are tripped. Like, these people legit letting Kanye live rent-free in their head because the shirt says White Lives Matter. Then they also saying that, you know, mind you, Kanye was just calling Kim and Chris the KKK 2 weeks ago. Now he's wearing a White Lives Matter shirt. So what you're telling me is Kanye can call two people the KKK, but he still can't say White Lives Matter in the same sentence? That's like, if a white person said, oh my gosh, I don't know, Rick Ross or somebody is blah, 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 but Black Lives Matter, you're not allowed to do that. You can't do that. Like, there are rules that are written that say you can't do that. And now people saying goes back to when he was wearing the MAGA hat, and Kanye West says there's just people from the same planet, and sometimes in high school it feels like we don't fit in. In a situation like this, we have the opportunity to come together to express who we are. And I think all Kanye is really trying to say here is, I'm not really trying to put words in his mouth, but I think he's just like, if we can say Black Lives Matter, we can say White Lives Matter. And if y'all have a problem with that, then it's like, why do y'all have a problem? But anyways, man, I just wanted to bring y'all this video. Like I said, I'm about to open up my Rippaverse comics just to see what's going on with it. And as always, it's been your boy Chad. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Peace.